Hi, this picture I took yesterday. The intention is to actually draw this very background using Flash. Well, I've managed to complete it and just show you what I've done so far. Using Flash, this is what I've accomplished so far. Here's my final output. So the next phase of this brief tutorial will be to introduce you guys to how to use the tools within Flash to accomplish this kind of a project. It's painstaking, however, I did manage to complete it. It took me a very long time to complete it because I'm not good in drawing and I don't have one of these um, digital drawing board. Hopefully, I should get one soon. So this is my final output. So I'm just going to get started just to show you how it's done. But what I've done so far is I've actually imported this image into the library right here. That's the image right in the library. And here is the image and the timeline. So let me just give this timeline a name. Let's call it BG underscore image. So that'll be my background image. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is I will actually lock up this image so that I don't move it around. But just before then, let's have a quick look at the size of this image. The image is approximately 716 by 530. So I think I'm going to be setting let me set my background to 716 by 536. So I'll just sort of like move the image aside, right click on my background, and then change the properties of my background to 716 by 536. Yeah, that's fine. Now click on the image and get it centered. Yeah, there we go. Using the align tool. Alright, so I'm going to lock up this image now. Now select a new layer, and that's where I'll start all my artwork. First thing I'll do is to actually draw the background buildings. So let me use one of the deco building facility. Let's just call it the deco build. So just to complete these images at the back, then I'll end up covering it with flowers. So that's the deco tool right here. So click on this deco tool, come to the property where the deco tool is, just select building. Yeah, building brush, that's fine. I don't want it to be random, so let's see if skyscraper 2 will do the trick for me. Yeah, that's fine. That's skyscraper 2. So just gonna sort of like select it and delete some part of it because I don't intend to use all of the skyscraper image. So just move this way, drag it down, cover that up, bring my skyscraper up there. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, that's good. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is maybe get another image to cover this part of the building. So let's go back to my deco tool right there. Let's select the third one and see what we got there. Yeah, that's not too bad neither. Okay, let's just chop off all that. Yeah, that's good. Okay, use the free transform tool. Take it up to about that. I don't need this car right there, so I might as well cover it. All I just want is my images. It's just the background of the building. I just want the building there, I don't want the car. So that is fine. So that's that done. So I have my two images right there already. The artwork is looking very good now. Okay, let's yeah, that's fine. Okay, so the difficult part of it is putting all of this together. So I'm just gonna lock up my deco tool, start a new layer. This new layer would be the buildings. So let's just call that maybe, or maybe I just call it wall. Okay, yeah, wall, that's fine. So using the, let me use the pen tool. Using my pen tool, okay, that's the first part of my wall right here. Let's see, change the stroke line to about, let's make that about 3. I need this very color. Repeat the same thing. So let's get the color right here. Change the color, yeah, that's fine. With the pen tool, get the pen tool, click, click, click. Make sure it's aligned. No, that's not too aligned. It's a little bit wobbly. Yep, that's fine. Now that I've used the pencil tool to outline my image or the wall, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is just to draw out the windows. So I don't want to use the same timeline or the same layer, sorry. So I'm going to just lock up the wall for now, and let's create another one for the windows. Okay, so let's change the fill color to that, and change the edge. Let's change that to something white. So let's make life easy for myself. Let's see, the border, the stroke is sort of like too thick. Make that maybe about 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. Right. Now I'll just sort of like finish filling up the building. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is just to place a window somewhere here. So let's copy this very one. Bring it down. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So let's have a quick look at the real image itself. So what I'm going to do is let's show the real image. This is the real image here. We have some flowers here. Well, maybe trees, sorry, trees, and maybe a little bush here. So that's what I'm going to do here as well. I'm going to do some bushes here and bring this tree across. So I'm going to be doing that right now. So let's create a new layer. Well, let's see. This is my, I'm just going to leave this as my contingency layer just to cover up any mistakes. So leave layer 5 as my contingency layer. Create another layer for the bushes. Okay, so lock up everything. Open layer 6. Layer 6 should be, let me name that as trees. And this time around, I will be using the deco tool, which is right here. That's the deco tool. So select the deco tool. So come right down and let me select. Let's look for tree brush. Okay, so okay, I'm going to be using this as my tree, my pen tree. So yeah, let's use that. I'm just going to use it here to fill up this area. So now I have it right there. Okay, selected. Now let's fill it up. Can you guys see that? Sort of like make life easy for me. Yeah, just a little bit here. Yeah, that's brilliant. So I might as well just put some trees here. The problem with this tool is it seems to me, from experience, as soon as you start using this tool, you end up using most of it. Does consume memory a lot, so I may have to just extend the layer here. Let me extend my layer so that I have enough frames to. So I have enough frame. Let's press F5. Good. So that's my tree right there. So just click that out. Okay, let's view what we've done so far. So far, this is what I've done up to now. Okay, the next thing I'm going to be doing is just to draw this tree. Let's let me just do a bit of animation with this very tree right here. So I'm going to do that right now. Well, as you can see, I've selected the deco tool again so that I can fill up, just draw this tree out there. So I've decided to use a different layer instead of the previous layer. I'm using another layer which I call cross tree, because the tree sort of like go across the road to make life easy for me. So I'm just going to draw it and just fill it up across. Okay, so now I need to fill up all the branches. Yeah, just using the deco tool. That's what I've done so far. So the next thing I'm going to be doing now is just to use the pen tool to draw our fence, the outline of a fence, and this very fence here. Just going to use the pencil tool to get that sorted. That shouldn't take too long, so let's get the pencil tool to do that for us. Okay. Select the pen tool. First thing, let me get this background sorted. That's the background I intend to use, and change the color of the stroke to something a little bit darker up there. So let me just click on this and come here. Yeah, that's fine. So now change. Yeah, that's good enough. That's about 3. Yeah. I use let's create another layer. My very layer will be I just call that fence. Yeah. Okay. So get the pen tool and draw out my layer. Maybe change that stroke to about 4. Click. Start from here. Okay. Now that's done good enough. Okay, that's the outline of my fence. So the next thing I'm going to do is let me just fill it up using the bucket too. Fill it up. See that? That's how easy that is. So that's a bit. That's good. So now let's go to the other side and get that. Fill up that as well. Okay, here I'm gonna have to change the color. So the color is sort of like black. So let's change that to okay. Sorry. Okay, I've completed the fence. So the next thing now is to actually create the pavement. I think I'm going to be combining the pavement and the road, or maybe the road will be separate. So let me create the pavement first before creating the road. So let me select my pen tool one more time. First thing first, my layer is right there, and let's be sure I've actually locked every single layer, right? So yeah, that's fine. So now let me get my eyedrop tool so that I can get my color right. Yeah, that's cool. And repeat the same thing for this so I can get this side of the field right. Yeah, that's fine. So get a pen tool and draw. Yeah. Try very hard to get this right. You know, make it at least 100% right, or maybe if not 100, let's say 75% accuracy. That'll be much better. Okay, so that's fine. So let's now get a bucket, fill it up. Good. Alright, but before filling it up, I think I'm going to have to draw the lines that I saw there. Undo. Yeah, I can always do that later on. Okay, let's repeat the same thing here with the pencil tool. with the pen tool. Sorry guys. Come here now. I think I've decided to create another layer called Pavement 2 because I seem to have a problem with the previous one. So I'm just gonna do it again. Start it all over. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah, that's good. It's good. Take it down now. It's looking good so far. I love this tool. It's a very nice tool. But sometimes you might end up with one or two more extra layer just to get it right. Okay, so brilliant. So what I'm going to be doing now is just to make sure I get the color right. So I'm just going to now fill it up using the bucket too. Okay, fill it up. See guys, I filled up that now and fill up this area. So the next thing is just to now create my road, but before then let's get this part of the pavement and the other part there. Let's get it sorted. Okay, I may have to end up creating more layer to get that sorted. So I'm just going to pause this video for a while and I'll be right back. Just working on Pavement 3. Okay, so that's that done. So all I'm just going to do now is select make sure the color is right. You can just fill it up. Okay guys, so the next thing is to create another layer. Let's lock this up, create another layer and call that Pavement 4. So now I'm working on Pavement 4 right here. So I'm just going to get that sorted very quick. That's Pavement 4. So all it's left for me to do is just to fill up Pavement 4 as well. Fill it up. That's it done. So the last B would be the road. I've already created a layer for the road. So let me lock up Pavement 4 and open up my road layer. So the next thing is get a pencil tool, the pen tool, get a pen tool and start work on that. Okay, with the pen tool I've already traced out my road and I've also selected the fill color I intend to use. So I'm just gonna now fill it up. and the last bit would be this very wall right here that you guys can see. So let me just fill up this road first. Let's fill that up. As the road filled up, so the last bit is this very wall, then a couple of lines here to show the pavement, just to show the beauty of the pavement, and rearrange some of the layer so that the bushy part can show properly. So now let's create another layer, lock this up with another layer just for this bit here. I've actually called that layer wall 2. So let me use easy way out. Yeah, I like this pen tool. So I'm just gonna use it to outline the wall and just fill it up. Okay. So first thing I'll do with the wall is let me change the color. Let's change the color to something a little bit lighter, and change the color of this as well. So select the pen tool, my favorite tool for now. Just click. Click. Maybe somewhere here. Let's take it out. Click. Come down to about 600. Yep. I'm actually using the ruler as my guide. I'll come back to about 600 here as well. Fill. And take it right down. Yeah, that's that. So let's get a bucket too. Select the bucket too. Come in here, fill it up. Just move the wall around. So let me add some windows. So the finishing touches would be just the lines and the pavement, which is not that difficult to do. May have to complete that some other time though, because I've kind of like run out of time. But so far, folks, well, I believe you all have a very good idea on how to use the flash tool to develop your own scenery. So let's just run it and see. Let's play it, test it, and see what I've done so far. Yeah, it's not looking too bad. So that's how to use the flash to draw a scenery, which is not too bad. But you can always add some more detail into yours. Okay. The tools that I've used so far that's been very handy is the deco tool, the pen tool, just to outline most of my drawings. I feel you guys have learned a little bit, and if you have any comment, please pass it on. Thanks.